live again. And today we're gonna be streaming Tsukihime. Yeah, so let's get into it. I didn't even hit that. Oh god, I forgot this one has like, I can't just use my mouse. It has like the buttons. Oh shit. I always forget the buttons. Load game. Death. Jeez. What a title to start off on. Ugh, what does that mean? What's going on? What happened last time? A lot. Our teacher tried to kill us. White. White woman spotted. A color that evokes nostalgic memories. Are they gonna just keep saying that something happened when he was younger, but not explain what happened? Things that have been forgotten. Things that shouldn't have been forgotten. Things that my father ordered me to forget. Oh. Papa, why would you do that? A hot summer day. The blue sky, huge towering thunderheads on the horizon. The landscape shimmering in the heat. The overwhelming cries of cicadas. The cicada chorus. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Dehigawashi be quiet. It's so loud that I want to die. That's a little extreme. Let's see if I remember my controls. Okay, just that. That one's just that. And it's that one. Okay. What is that? So I get it away? Yeah, that's what I thought. The husks of cicadas litter the open ground. The clearing is slowly being burned away, as though the sun is right on top of us. Hot midsummer day, as if the world has turned into a frying pan. Sorry, checking something. Wow, 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 oh, Akiha. Akiha is crying. Oh, maybe death. I see why it's called death now. Hi, Anya. I honestly have not opened that chatbot in so long. Because everyone stopped using it, so I forgot about it. I don't even know if I can connect it to my OBS or if I need Streamlabs. I will figure that out. But hello, Anya, how are you? Also, poor Akiha. It makes me sad. I like Akiha. Akiha, who had always meekly followed us around, is sobbing uncontrollably. Hi, Ivan, how are you? Is this me? Shiki? Or is that the person Shiki killed? I wonder if we had a brother, because who else would be around me and Akiha all the time in a rich establishment? Right? Like, the Tono family seems like the kind of family to not let their kids, like, play around with just anyone. So I think, like, maybe it's a cousin or a brother, something like that. Maybe it could be a family friend. A child lies crumpled in the clearing. A deep red stain has blossomed on their white shirt. They don't move so much as an eyebrow. My internet connection doesn't let me watch the effing stream raw. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Anya. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, let me take to them. Not her. I'm sorry, Anya. Okay, I just want to say that because Anya can't watch the stream apparently. Okay, they don't move so much as an eyebrow. What? I don't get that. New update came out for Melty Blood, and they buffed my main Shiki. That's crazy you mentioned that, Ivan, because I was just thinking. I have Melty Blood. Or, I don't know how many Melty Blood games there are. But I have, the one that's Actress Again Current Code. And I played a bit of it. Not that much, just a little bit of it. And I'm surprised but glad that, like, I never accidentally spoiled myself to Tsukihime. Because I know they're very connected. But so I'm glad that's not the case. I mean, like, I remember there were story parts I learned about, but I, like, forgot all of it. So I don't remember any spoilers. I'm gazing down at the scene before me. This is fucked. My hands are red. Red like the child, collapsed in a heap on the ground. No, that's not right. My hands are red. Red with blood from the living being, collapsed in a heap on the ground. Getting a lot of spoilers, Multi? Yeah. Well, because it's like after Tsukihime, right? It, like, expands on it. The adults have arrived. So they realize what they're looking at. The color drains from their faces. Oh. That's Shiki, my son, killing someone. That'd be crazy to watch. Yeah, I mean, what would you even do if your kid kills someone else? That's kind of crazy. The adults take Akiha away. Poor Akiha. Collapsed child remains dead. I wonder if she even... This makes me really curious. Like, why is Akiha so nice to us? Why does she care about us if she watched us kill... I mean, not that you can't care for people who murder people. Obviously, like, half my kins are murderers. But, like... I am wondering... I gotta know what exactly happened to understand why Akiha does not hate him. The original Melty games take place after Tsukihime. Type Lumina is just a bunch of what-ifs, though. Oh, you have ads, I'm sorry. I'm still interested. I'm definitely going to play a lot of Melty Blood after this. Because I like what-if scenarios like that. Because it's, yeah, I like that stuff. Because it is technically clear. It's saying if that were to happen, that would happen, you know? Brilliant white clouds drift across the distant sky. I'm left all alone, staring vacantly up into the summer sky above. The adults are screaming at me. They're screaming the name of the person who killed that child, my name. Scream just those two syllables over and over, as though they've lost their minds. Just two syllables. The adults form into a group and pin me down en masse. Me, with my hands stained deep red. Me, the one they call Shiki. Or Shiki. I'm back? Woo! Yeah, I was just saying that's cool. I definitely plan to play Melty Blood more after I finish Tsukihime. Because I like what-if scenarios. Because it's, like, kind of canon. If that stuff were to happen, you know what I'm saying? Even now, I still don't understand it. Killing those you can kill. Killing those that live. What exactly is wrong with that? That's concerning that after all these years he still doesn't realize why killing people is typically not a good thing. Shiki, well, we already knew Shiki was a psychopath, but, that's a little crazy. Once again, though, we are shown a scene of we know something that happened, but we're still given we're given, like, breadcrumbs. Barely anything to any more new information. I open my eyes. I'm pretty sure I just had some nostalgic, yet incomprehensible dream. I'm in my room. I guess it makes a lot more sense. Now that I'm thinking about it, it makes a lot more sense why his father sent him away. I mean, if my kid kills someone, yeah, I'm probably not gonna have him live with my other child who did not do that. I could understand why they would do that. I can't remember anything that. Oh, and you know what makes sense? I bet the Branch family didn't know anything about it, which is why they acted like the Tono family was so evil. And they're like, oh, Shiki's such a good little boy. Well, no, he's not. Can't wait for the other part of the remake to come out with the other 4 routes. I know. The game I'm playing only has 2 routes, I think. I'm obviously on the Arcwood one. I think the other one's Seal. Do you know when that's coming out, Ivan? I'm just curious. My mind obstinately refuses to work properly. Last night's events. Oh, yeah, I remember. Arcwood got bloodthirsty for the first time. And, of course, Shiki did not realize that was what was happening. Last night's events come back to me in a jumbled mess. No idea. Natsuki's release dates tight-lipped. What was it like in the past? Like with the original Tsukihime, did it launch like one at a time, like one route at a time? What was the in between releases? You know, we talking years here. We talking maybe this year. You know, any idea? Everything was so ridiculous that it's hard for me to put my thoughts in order. But if there's one thing that stands out, it's, well, obviously Arcwood. But I'ma save anyways. There's also no guide for the... There's guides for the original Tsukihime for the routes, but there are no guides for the remake. At least that I could find. I'm sure there might be some on the internet somewhere. I can't find one, so I've been going in blind. As you guys probably know, you know, I say that, but you guys have seen me get all the death routes, so never mind. It's probably easy. Original launched with all the routes except the last one, which was released a week later or something. Oh, hi, Go user. Welcome. So we basically don't have any idea of how long it'll take. Well, that's okay. Thank you for the information. I mean, how could she not stand out? True to form, she had me wrapped around her finger from the minute she staged her daylight raid on our school to the end of our nightly patrol. And lest we forget, there was also the incredible show she put on for me during the fight in the apartment the dead had taken over. 7 days ago, I wouldn't have even have been able to imagine such a scene. Keeping up with her just gets more demanding by the day. It's getting to the point where I feel I ought to tell her to rate it in a bit. Although, I do have to give her credit for the fact that she is in her own way, taking care to make sure that I don't get hurt. That and the fact that there's never a dull moment when she's around. Kohaku's route was the last to be added to the OG. There is a 6th plan, but cut due to not enough time. This being Satsuki's route. Who's Satsuki? Is that the teacher? If that's the teacher, totally valid to cut that route out, because she's a bitch. Let's be real here. As a result, when I try to think of complaints or grievances I have with her, I come empty-handed. Classmate, brown hair with twin tails? Oh, that's her name? I know who you're talking about. Thank you for clarifying. I didn't realize that was her name. What's her last name? Or is that her last name? What's her other name? Her first or last? The one thing that's bothering me is that reaction. I'm sure she's just paying the price for being so rambunctious, even though her wounds haven't healed yet. When I get the chance tonight, I'll try and confirm if she really is fully recovered yet. Yumizuka! Yeah, that's the name I remember. Okay. Probably, well, which makes sense, because Shiki probably isn't at the point where he would call her by her first name. So that makes sense. Thank you, Ivan. I appreciate it.
とにかくまず起きないと。
I still have plenty of things I need to think about. But right now, I need to get myself out of bed. The time is 7:30. I'd normally be long finished with breakfast by this hour. Wait a minute. Yeah, she's probably tired of your shit. Funnily enough, the original line of Melty Blood games were sequels to the unreleased route. Oh! That's interesting, actually. That's really cool. I like that. She's normally standing deferentially to the side of the room, but there's no sign of her today. Anyways, what I was thinking of a second ago was, so we're obviously on the Arkwood route, right? That's my queen. If we go on the seal route, if my theory about her being in the church is true, does that mean we might have to fight and hurt Arkwood? Because I don't want to do that. I do not want to hurt her. She must have already tried to wake me several times. I assume that since I wouldn't wake, she's stepping out of the room between the attempts to tend to her other duties. Probably not. I don't think she has anything to do with you this morning. You're making a lot of assumptions, Shiki. We'll see. I take a deep breath. This time, I'll take a nap before I meet up with Arkwood for the evening. Don't think about all the strange things that happened last night for now. Should save that for tonight and discuss them with her. If I can't even live an ordinary life during the day, I might end up doing something drastic. Oh god. Please don't, Shiki. You doing something drastic is never a good thing. I may not have an appetite, but you can't start the day on an empty stomach. Proper breakfast should help clear up any lingering fatigue from last night. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, the bitch can't even walk. I mean, he did get, like, brutally attacked by our teacher. I left myself, and he also killed the weird spider thing before that, so it makes sense that his body's not in great shape. You know, it's so fucking ironic that he was so mad at Arkwood for doing all this stuff while she was unhealed. And then here this bitch is pushing his body to the absolute limit every day, getting confused why it's like, are you stupid? Yes. The answer is yes. I left myself out of bed, but my body just comes crashing right back down again. I'm like a tree being felled by a lumberjack. It's me. I'm cutting this bitch down. I fell straight down, slamming my shoulder into the floor. That actually hurt so bad. It didn't even hurt. There's no strength in my limbs. I can't even get up. Call life alert. On the bright side, my consciousness is a bit hazy, so I don't feel afraid. My body may be totally numb, but at least my breathing is normal. It's very optimistic. I mused detachedly to myself that it must be my anemia acting up again. Oh god. That's like Natsuhi blaming everything on her headaches. Bitch, you know it's not that. I love Natsuhi, by the way. That's not shade towards her. And so I simply lie where I fell. I watch the hands of the clock tick by as I wait for Hisui to call me again, which ends up being just past 8 o'clock. She gonna be mad we didn't take care of ourselves, which is totally valid of her. I'm gonna punish you with a kiss on your cheek, you silly little thing. No, you're not to blame for anything, Hisui.
翡翠は悪くないよ。いつものことだし、そう大げさに取らない。
Oh, she's so cute. Our widow maid. I love her. Try to talk her down off the ledge while lying in bed, the upper half of my body propped up against the headboard. She found me collapsed on the floor when she came back to check on the room and helped me back into bed, where I'm now resting comfortably. Punishment with 1,000 head pads? You're damn right.
体調不良による欠席でよろしいのですね。
それで頼む。ちょっと疲れが溜まっていただけだから、学校を休むのは後ろめたいけどね。
立てなくなるほどの疲れは、もう疲れとは言えないかと存じます。四季様は遠野家の長男、 ご自分のお体をもっと大切にしていただかなければ困ります。
You're spitting facts,
いや、
Hisui.
ちゃんと大切にしてるよ。
That I hate him. Well, I don't literally hate him, but like, oh my god, stop lying. I respond to her scolding with a forced smile. Idiot. It's incredible just how panicked she was after finding me on the floor. Well, she cares about you. Like I say all the time, put me in this fucking video game. These main characters do not deserve all these amazing fucking women around them, okay? I can take care of them. I wouldn't worry them like that. Ugh. I'm just saying. When she first opened the door, she froze in her tracks for a few seconds. Aww. Next, she rushed over as though to hoist me upright, but then seized up with a strained look on her face for another minute. She then spent another few minutes pacing anxiously around the room before finally going to call for Kohaku. In the end, Hisui never actually touched my body, but I could still tell how devoted she was. She probably didn't want to hurt us further and wanted Kohaku to help because she does nurse stuff. After that, I returned to the bed with Kohaku's assistance, was treated to some easy-to-digest rice porridge, and now here we are. The one silver lining in all this is that Akiha had already left for school. If I'd collapsed 30 minutes earlier, she might have ended up late for school as well.
とにかくありがとう、翡翠。美味しいご飯も食べたし、こうしていれば貧血も収まるから仕事に戻っていいよ。
かしこまりました。ですが、せめて診察は受けていただきます。今朝は荒木先生がいらっしゃいますので、これを機にしっかりお体を見ていただくのはいかがでしょうか。
Oh, so the eccentric doctor is in here as well. To be honest, I don't need a medical exam, but I don't think she'll leave me alone unless I agree. If I have to, then... Well, I'd much rather have Kohaku do it, that is true, but I also don't want her to be upset if I pick that. I'm just gonna see how she responds to this. If she really doesn't like it, I'll go with the professor. Second thought, I'd rather have Kohaku do it. My anemia is a product of fatigue, but along with a prescription of some supplements, I should also ask her for some help with eye strain and vertigo. But I'm not keen on letting her get too close a look at my body. I have a number of scrapes and scratches from my scuffle with Noelle-sensei last night, and if by some chance I did develop some more significant bruising, I doubt I'll hear the end of it. Shiki-san, you brute! How'd you manage to hurt yourself this badly? Can already picture her scolding me for it. She's literally
ここでこんなお
me.
怪我をこしらえてきたんです。お背中どんより赤いじゃないですか。
はい、すみません。反省してます。
It's been less than a minute, and as I predicted, she already forced me to remove my shirt and has gotten cross about what she's found. I'm also intensely curious just what she was picturing when she called me a grunt.
帰ってくるとき、通学路の坂道で転んじゃって、ドーンと五体投地みたいに。
もう、それはお気の毒に。湿布を用意しますので、しばらくそのままでお待ちください。
That reminds me, when the remake came out, they asked players to post spoilers until 2 weeks have gone by. Wait. Oh, not to post spoilers. Yeah, I was confused. 2 days later, they reveal Noelle and Melty Blood. That's actually so funny. Like, that's so fucking dumb and so funny. They're like, hey, don't post any spoilers for like 2 weeks, guys. Okay, by the way, here's a spoiler. LOL. I'll prepare. Oh, she said that. With the first aid kit she brought still in her hand, she stands up from beside the bed. I vacantly watch her back as she goes to leave. She really is impressively meticulous. She could have just easily left the first kit here.
ぼんやりしすぎだろ。琥珀さん、救急箱を置いていっていいですよ。またすぐ戻ってくるんだし。
いえ、こちらはお気持ちを鎮めるものばかりなので、内見専用のものと持ち替えてまいります。それにほら、四季さんのお部屋は片付いているので、使用人の私物で散らかしてしまうのは申し訳なくて。
そっか。でも俺の部屋のことは気にしなくていいですよ。別に綺麗好きってわけじゃないし。
そうなんですか？四季さんのお部屋、とてもさっぱりしていらっしゃいますが。
単に持ち物が少ないだけです。まあたまたまそうなってるだけですけど。
そういえば有馬のお家から届いたお荷物もお着替えだけでした。
うん、カバンに入れてきたものだけで十分。大事なものはここに来るときに全部持ってきた。
The first day after I returned to the mansion, I took all my belongings out my school bag and tucked them away in the desk drawer. If I were kicked out of the mansion again, I only have that one drawer's worth of stuff to pack, so it'll be convenient in that sense.
ごめんなさい。私ったら有馬の家に預けられるとき、私物を牧久様に取り上げられたのですね。
いや、昔からそうだったんだ。欲しいものとかなかったから親父にもねだらなかったし。ただ事故の前後のことはよく覚えていないから、その頃はどうだろう。
I think back on the time I spent alone in the hospital. No one had come to visit me, and I was so terrified of seeing lines of death that I ran out of the hospital. I met Sensei as a result, though, so I suppose it worked out pretty well for me.
そういえば病室から一度だけここに立ち寄った時のことも、親父の書斎に呼ばれたことだけは印象に残っているんだけど。
When I got there, I was served a letter stating that I was no longer fit to serve as the eldest son of the Tono family.
きっと長い病院生活でお疲れだったのかと存じます。療養中は退屈ですし、一日の感覚も曖昧になっていたのでは？
そう思う。結局半年近く入院していたんだって。体感的には1ヶ月ちょいだったんだけどな。
それはいいことですよ、四季さん。病院とはいえ個室に半年はなかなかにお辛い経験かと。ただでさえ遊びたい盛りの年頃だったのですから。
Oops. It's just as she says. The fact that my time in the hospital felt so short was thanks to the people around me treating me well. I have nothing but gratitude for the doctor who saved my life and for the kind nurses who took care of me over the course of my stay.
といけません。つい話し込んでしまいました。すぐに戻ってきますから、おとなしくしていてくださいましね。手当てが嫌だからってお出かけになられていたら四季さんを気ままな猫ちゃんに認定です。
Leaving me with a supernova of a smile, Kohako goes to fetch a compress. Alright, it's just checking something. Although I guess we're waiting anyways. It's now the afternoon. After finishing a light lunch in the dining room, I returned to my room. Excuse me. Hisley had been emphatic about the fact that I should spend today resting, but now I find myself without anything to do.
体の調子は戻ったんだし。
What? How am I supposed to know which one's better? Sure, let's do that. We haven't spent a lot of time on the second floor, so we'll do that. After pondering what to do, I decided to take my first real stroll around the mansion in 7 years. I'll start by wandering on the second floor. The mansion consists of 2. Yeah, we fucking know, dude. You've said this like 3 million times. To the east of the office is reserved for the head of the family. Beyond that are Akiha's private quarters. You can consider that whole area to be her domain. I'm a bit hesitant to go there, so I'll stick to the west wing today. Go out in the corridor of the west wing. Passage directly to my right leads to the lobby. If I continue straight, the corridor will take me to the heart of the west wing. And of course, if I go back, I'll go right back to my own room. I was told that the rooms opening onto this corridor are, for the most part, entirely vacant. Seems like they were rented out to our relatives back when father was alive.
この先の行き止まりが確か
I'm pretty sure that's the room Makihisa used as a study. Arkwood's words from last night come to mind. Can't assume you're the only special one. It's something that runs in the family. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but she would never say something like that without good reason. Yeah, I'm gonna investigate. I'm a nosy bitch. You kidding me? You kidding me right now? Yeah, we're investigating.
秋葉は学校に行って琥珀さんは買い物で留守翡翠は1階で清掃中か
Right now, I'm the only one in this corridor. Rummaging through a dead man's room may be against the rules, but I'm a member of this family, aren't I? Can't be that big of a deal for a son to enter his father's room. Oh god, that gives me a bad feeling. There's probably the dead rat. Oh, it's locked. Lol? The room is locked. Take my glasses. Oh my god, you're just gonna cut the lock off? For God's sake, Shiki. There's no going back now. I glance around the corridor to confirm nobody spotted me, then slip inside.
なんだこの部屋暗すぎないか
Can't make a room this dark just by drawing the curtains. Put a hand on the wall and start groping for the light switch, but think better of it. Oh, what if he was a vampire? Turning on the lights might alert someone on the outside to my presence here. It's possible I'm just being overly cautious, but I'll limit myself to using the light on my phone to look around. Oh, it scared me.
なんだ思ったより片付いているじゃないか
The interior design is reminiscent of the office that Akiha now uses. Well, our father was still using this room up until a month ago, so no surprises there. Even the bookshelves are still arranged as he left them. The only puzzling thing here is why it's so damn dark. Spooky. I know, I'm like waiting for fucking something to pop out, something weird. Point my phone towards the window and try to spot what's going on. They're locked up. What I see makes no sense. It's been sealed shut, but in a way that would feel totally out of place in an ordinary room.
鉄格子なんで
It's enough to make me doubt my own eyes. Take a picture. But unbelievable as it is, the thing in front of me is now definitely real. The window in Makihisa's room has been completely sealed shut. It's not dark in here because of a few block-out curtains blocking out the sunlight. It's because this massive iron grill has been firmly secured over the entire window. Almost like it was designed to prevent anyone from getting outside. Or perhaps it was meant to keep something inside from getting out. I don't know. This is bad. I don't know what this darkness is trying to reveal to me, but I can tell it's a secret that should never come to light. This place is a cage built to contain madness. I need to get out of this room immediately. Nobody can know that I was in here. Not Akiha, not Kohaku-san, nobody. Well, I bet Hisui's right outside once we get out of here. If they were to find out, I'd have a suspicion that there would be no going back to the relationship we've enjoyed up until now.
いやここまで来て何ビビってるんだ俺は
Sure, we can just reload the save. I press on, lighting the way with my phone. I'm curious about the bookshelves, but I don't have time to go through them right now. Having a look through the drawers in his desk takes priority. I don't know what exactly I'm looking for, but my father was extremely meticulous. There's a good chance they contain documents pertaining to the company, Akiha, or even myself. Well, we're probably just gonna see what happened when we killed someone. There's nothing in the desk drawers, or at least nothing in the first two, which were already unlocked. The third drawer is shut tight. I guess that nobody was able to open it after he died, so it just got forgotten about. Once again, I take off my glasses and kill the log.
本日記帳かこれ
Oh god. Side is a bunch of old papers and a thick diary. The papers seem to be the Tono family tree. Oh god.
なんだってこんなところにけど随分と古い紙だ
I don't get good vibes from this. I wonder how many generations have left their mark on this pieces of paper. There's no mistaking it. Below the name of Tonomaki Hisa. Oh, is it gonna say we have a brother who we killed and then we're gonna remember we killed him? Are the names of Shiki and Akiha. They're there, but...
なんだこれ親父のやつ9年前に養子を取ってる
He adopted a kid.
けどすぐに病死しちゃってるな
9 years ago, I would have been 8 years old. I know it was a long time ago, but even so, I don't remember them at all. Maybe he had a child with a mistress and was keeping them a secret somewhere outside the mansion. Was someone so unbearably uptight as Maki Hisa even capable of such a thing like that?
そんなわけないかけどうちの当主ってみんな短命なんだな親父も50前に病死したわけだしその前は30歳の時に事故死その前は18歳で自殺している
Adds note, respectfully, why is Shiki saying this out loud? Like, he could just say it in his thoughts and we, the reader, can see his thoughts. You don't need to, like, put yourself out there. Wait, hold on. Something definitely doesn't add up here. I hope the ads go away fast. Scan over the family tree again, taking a closer look this time. There's no mistake. All the members of the family have died under unusual circumstances. Suicide, accident, murder, disappearance. Not a single one of them has peacefully lived out their natural lifespan. The unbroken sequence recorded here can only be described as a curse. Stranger still is that the majority of the deaths were suicides. The heads of the family repeatedly took their own lives, some before they could even become an adult, others not long after. I'm back? Welcome back! Wait, we've just learned that everyone's killing themselves. My vision begins to grow dim. I feel as though all my blood is pooling in the back of my head. My limbs have become unsteady, and my breathing is gradually getting more labored. I try and escape the dizziness and unpleasant premonitions by turning my attention back to the diary. I turn over the page. The date reads 2004. The year the child, Maki Hisa, adopted, died of an illness in secret. I scan the text written in the diary. The handwriting fits my father perfectly, concise but neurotic. I read the day's entry aloud, speaking through as though delirious with fever. That family needs a therapist? Well, true that. But also, why is he reading it out loud? What if Hisui hears him?
遠野の一族は呪われている近代に移ってから生まれてくる子供にはのからの
Activism.
覚醒遺伝が
So it was written over 10 years ago. The ink has been blurred to the point where I can barely read
も
it.
ちろん私も私の子供たちも例外ではない秋葉には特に強見られる我が子の未来を思うと悲しい今夜も手術が必要だという
I just heard the door open!
秋葉には
I just heard the door open! I I don't like it. 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 I just heard the door open. I just heard the door open. I can't even focus. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't like. Why are you reading out loud? I told you not to read out loud. They say surgery is necessary as well. I can't let Akio know. I'm sure my daughter resents me for it. She must despise me for being so harsh for no discernible reason. It's all because of the Tono.
だが私は安堵している。どれほど秋葉が
She's far more
血
human.
に近いと言っても
Atavism, recurrence in an
あの愛に
organism
比
of
べれば
a trait or
Akiha
character
haruka
typical of an
nimentekita.
ancestral form and usually due to genetic recombination. So something he's inheriting. Well, we know Shiki's a fucking crazy man. No, I hear footsteps! I hear footsteps! Ah! No, I don't like this! I don't like this! Someone save me. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like. What the hell is this? Oh my god, so something just crashed? So, what's happening? What's happening? What is happening? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Why did my game do that? Good god. Okay, hold on. Let me check something. Is my PC dying? No, it's not. Okay, hold on. Okay, I need to take a breath. Okay, I don't know why that just happened. Wait, did we just go all the way? Okay, we went backwards apparently. How did I even do that? Oh my god, I can skip like this? Oh my god, guys, we found a new way. Apparently, if you click and drag, you can go back? That's crazy! Oh my god, guys, this changes everything! We know how to skip now! I mean, I did it on accident, but like... Let's fucking go, guys. We did it. Wait. Okay. I'm scared I'm gonna go too fast. Okay, this is where... I think this is where we left off. I can hear the footsteps. This is where I freaked out. I'm gonna save again, just in case. Okay, what the hell is this? The family is cursed? Atavism? Performing surgery on Akiha? And that final line, who's he referring to? Her brother. That has to be me. I don't know who else.
Konnichiwa, Shiki-kun.
Oh god, oh my god, I didn't say this out loud, but I literally knew. I was like, I bet while we're in here, the dude with the bandages is gonna show up. Like, and then he fucking, I'm a genius! I am a genius. I should have said it out loud, but I didn't. But oh, what the fuck, did we just die? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? I mean, I knew this was probably a death route, but also, like, who the fuck just killed us? Is the guy in the bandages really our father? Also, what the fuck is happening? My stomach hurts. The wound on my chest has gone numb many times before, but this sort of experience is a first. I'm so confused. Mummy man jump scare. A sharp stabbing pain as though scorching iron rod were searing my internal organs. Oh, I didn't hit that. Stop. I start to lose feeling, first in my toes, but then the rest of my body soon follows. What the fuck is happening? I heard the door open. Fuck you, Shiki. I begin to collapse, clutching the desk for support, but my outreached hands can't hold him forever, and I crumple to the floor.
その日記はまずい。何しろ、まだ検閲が済んでいない。君に見られる予定もない。
You're a fucking weirdo. Why do you only have one eye showing? Do you have the death perception eyes? What the hell's going on here? My consciousness fades. That man wasn't he.
君にはもう少し、あの未熟な当主殿をかき回して欲しかったのだがね。
Wait, you're after Akiha? Leave Akiha alone.
どうやってかは知らないが、鍵を手に入れたのが君の不運ということだ。
I realize that my breathing has already stopped. The lines of death, my headache, they felt so concrete, but they're gone now. I see. Only now that things have come to this do I realize that annoying headache would actually have saved me. I mean, without it, I'll never be able to wake up. The body of Shiki, which has been doomed from the start, falls deeper and deeper into a sleep from which it will never awake. Okay, I had a feeling that was going to be the bad end. But I still wanted the information. So, we take those. We take those. Okay. I know you guys like to see the Teach Me Seal Sensei, so I will show you it. Last time we had Neko arc anyways, right?
なぜ鳥は歌うのか、なぜエビは跳ねるのか、なぜ主人公は鍵のかかった部屋に入るのか。
Because I wanted information!
人類史における数々のミステリーに真っ向から挑む知能番組、教えてシエル先生。あっちまるよ。
こんにちは。デッドエンドのなかった6、8日間、十分にお休みできましたか？物語はいよいよ佳境。ここからまた死亡ケースが多発しますので、賢明な遠野くんにおかれましては、気を引き締めて選択肢を選んでいただければ。
I did choose that path with care. I knew what was gonna happen. I just wanted more information. And guess what, bitch? I got it.
では、今回のデッドエンドですが、後ろからぐっさりですね。
メガネともあろう男が油断しすぎだよにゃ。それともあの包帯男、見かけよりやるってこと？
あの部屋の異様さに飲まれていたのもありますが、遠野くんの不注意ですね。そもそもこの手の潜入捜査は2人1組が理想です。1人が扉のそばで誰か来ないかを見張り、もう1人が書類を吟味する。そういった頼れる誰かと縁ができるまで、この書斎の調査は控えた方がよろしいかと。
まさに SPY！ でもそんなスキル持った知り合いいる？
It's gonna be Hisui, Kohaku, or Arcuid.
シエルは武闘派だからそういうの向いてに良さそうだし。
単独であればできないことはありませんが、遠野くんのフォローをしながら潜入というのは確かに私向きではありませんね。
露骨にフラグを立てやがって。誰かな？メイドかな？そっちかな？
さあ、そこまでは何とも。
I think Sachun is Sachiko, the pigtail girl.
少なくとも私たちの吸血鬼事件には関わりのない話でしょう。さて、今回の死因ははっきりしていますので、前の選択肢に戻るだけでお。君子危うきに近寄らず、当の牧久氏の書斎は避けて安全な場所を選びましょう。
屋敷の中もデストラップだらけとか、この屋敷どうなってんの？
See you next time. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna pursue that. No, I'd better leave well enough alone. Arkwood may have gotten me wondering about it, but there's no guarantee I'll find any answers inside his study. Besides, it's way too risky. I wouldn't be able to explain myself if I bumped into Kohaku or Hisui. I'll just put this all out of my mind and go for a walk around the first floor instead. All roads lead to the first floor, apparently. I squint at the rays of light streaming through the skylight. No matter how many times I see it, the Tono Mansion lobby is always an overwhelming sight. As a child, I often got in trouble for exploring the mansion. Back then, the mansion was like a castle to me. I was convinced there was a hidden door somewhere that would lead to a world full of never-before-seen wonders. Somewhere between then and now, I lost that childlike naivete, along with an unforgiving father. All of that's in the past now.
懐かしいな。昔は屋敷の廊下を歩くだけでドキドキしたっけ。
I'm sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to take care of it now. While my game was saved, I never paused for you guys, right? I think it was just, I don't know, my OBS was weird, so I just wanted to restart it because I didn't want there to be any problems moving forward. So let's just get back into it. You guys saw all this, right? I hope so. I mean, we basically just go back into the main hallway. Nothing much happened. I begin to recall bits and pieces of how I used to sneak around this lobby 7 years ago. As if beckoned by those memories, I begin leisurely walking around the mansion. Alright, I'm just checking again. I head out to the terrace. Strangely enough, I seem to remember the outside of the mansion better than I do the inside. That's where you killed someone, Shiki. Also, this is a pretty scene. We haven't seen this before. The residence is vast. The mansion itself is already 10 times larger than the average house, but the ground it stands on are the size of your average amusement park. Hold on, sorry. Let me check something. Wait. I'm so confused. Oh, I know what's happening. I know what's happening. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking that everything was fine. I was just confused for a second, but everything is still fine. Let's get back into it. The mansion itself is already 10 times larger than the average house, but the ground it stands on are the size of your average amusement park. What the fuck? 7 years ago, I would have been 10 at the time. It must have seemed like a world brimming with adventures to be had. Each day I used to methodically walk around, carving my name into trees on the ground. I love your new hair, Bunny. Hi, Strange. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I worked really hard to do that, so I'm glad it turned out okay. It was part of a game I used to play with Akiha back then, in which we would each try to steal territory from each other. We back? What day are we on now? The 9th day. How many days are there? We'd agree that anywhere you carved your name became your territory. Oh my god, I literally played a game exactly like this when I was in elementary school one time, and then I got in trouble for graffitiing. I mean, I didn't carve my name, but I didn't even know. I was in like elementary school. I didn't know what graffiti meant. I was just playing a game, and they were so mean to me. Come to think of it, most of the time I spent playing with Akiha was spent in this garden. Unlike me, she would actually abide by Makihisa's rules, which allowed her to play for around half an hour of each day. Only half an hour? Though despite that, she would still trail behind us when we went off to have fun, quietly listening in on what we said from a distance. And when it came time for her to join in, she did so with gusto, running around and competing with us for victory in whatever it was we were up to. Also, I retract my theory that the bandage dude is Makihisa, because the way he was talking about Akiha does not make sense if it was their father.
あいつ昔から今の性格の下地はあったんじゃないか。
He must have hidden her true self under 5, maybe even 6 layers of a disguise in front of our father. Well, even with all that said, she's changed a lot since then. I failed to predict just how much could happen over the course of 7 years. Time passed, and she grew up to be a fine adult. Aki and I are no longer the children we once were.
Oh, あったあった。
The exterior of the gazebo built in the courtyard. Low down on the columns, in the nooks and crannies where the sun's rays can't quite reach, you can still see where letters have been scraped into stone. Circle around the gazebo, tallying up the crumbling words Shiki, Akiha, Shiki, Shiki, Shiki. Seems like there are 5 matches that took place here. Just like the other spots, it seems like the win-loss ratio here favors Shiki. I'll chalk that up to the fact that as a girl, she didn't have quite the same freedom to roam that was granted to us.
まったく手加減ぐらいしてやればよかったのに。
Even if I reflect on my behavior as a child, Bunny might catch me up. I'm still at early Seals route. Oh, am I ahead of you, Anya? Oh, you mean catch up to you? What day are you on, Anya? I wonder how many times Akiha, who hated to lose, shed tears of frustration as a result.
そうか。案外この恨みを今になって晴らしてるのかもな、あいつ。
Seems pretty unlikely given the way we're talking about Akiha here, but on the off chance it's true, it'd be extremely adorable.
ああ、なんか俺もとことんバカ兄貴だ。
With a wry smile, I raise my head. It's been fun reliving these memories, but it's about time I return to the... Oh, it's gonna be another name, right? The adopted person. When I look up, I spot another set of letters high up in the rafters of the gazebo ceiling.
あんなところに。
How did someone manage to carve them in a place like that? There's no way a child could reach all the way up there. I'm not even sure an adult could.
なんだろう。俺の名前。
Step into the gazebo, then climb on the handrail to get a closer look at the ceiling. It's carved in such a place that an adult would never notice it unless they were crawling around on the ground and stood up. Hidden in the shadowy recesses of the ceiling in small lettering. Watch out for your brother. What's that supposed to mean? Watch out for your brother? It's not Akiha's handwriting, but then that would mean I was the one that wrote this. Ominous? True. I thought I heard a noise, so I turn around. Oh. So I catch a quick glimpse of a brown and white maid uniform through a gap in the trees.
あれ、翡翠。
She doesn't seem to have noticed me. I see her enter the forest, but I have no idea what she could be up to.
なんで森に。
From this point on, there's nothing but trees. I can't help but wonder what she's here to do, considering there's nothing back there. My curiosity piqued, and I begin to follow her from a slight distance. Well, I'm glad he's following her, and I don't have to pick, because if I picked to follow her, it'd just be a dead end. While there are no paved roads, trails have been constructed to allow people to navigate on foot. It's said that the Tono residence was originally located within this forest. I also have a theory that the person we, killed when we were younger is not actually dead, but like got really fucked up and hates us. I feel like Bandage Guy could be him, or he's at the church or something. Maybe he's the one that was locked up in the study. I don't know. Something. The ground the current mansion and garden sits on used to be nothing more than a trailhead. Apparently, it's only thanks to the efforts of the post-war family head that it became the way it is now. Sorry, I just checking. I keep walking through the forest. It's not particularly deep, but I still can't see any end to it. Somewhere along the way, I catch sight of a strange-looking building.
あんな建物あったっけ?
I wonder if that's where history might be headed, but she's currently going in the complete opposite direction. Strange looking. The building in the deep of the heart of the forest. Maybe it's a temple? I'm back. I'm gonna try without the VTuber model. Maybe that will help. I don't know, guys. I had a feeling that I didn't fix all the computer problems. I thought I did. I guess I didn't. We're still gonna finish the game or the session today, but it's just sad. I don't. Man. Luckily, hey, on the bright side, guys, I figured out how to fast forward. Why isn't this as fast? Never mind, it only works if you read the fucking text, which I have. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. What's A? No, not auto. Okay. Configuration. Red scenes auto skip. No. Is this all? Wait, oh, there's more. Hold on. Pass forward full? Will that work? There we go. Yeah, on the bright side, we learned how to skip again, so. I think I went a little too far. But wait, you know what we can do, guys? We can go back. Oh god, I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Are we okay? Okay. Oh god. Oh god, guys. Okay. Alright, this is where we ended, where my computer blue screened. I don't know why, but I'll figure it out eventually. It's fine. Thanks for hanging with me. We've been walking for about 10 minutes now. All of it is exactly where I crashed. All of a sudden, the trees drop away and my field of view opens up.
広場だ.
Smack dab in the middle of the forest, the trees inexplicably give way to a wide open field. Just what is this place? I can't say I remember there being anything like this here. This spot is so perfectly concealed by trees, you'd never guess it was here from the outside. If I hadn't followed her here, it's possible I would have never known this place existed.
こんなところあったかな?
This is probably where we killed the person that may not be
あっ
dead.
たなら学校の遊び場だけど.
I don't remember ever coming here to play though, or at least not with Akiha. I'm pretty sure at any rate. After some consideration, I decide to step out into the open. There isn't anything particularly special about this field. History seems to have continued on as well, and there's no sign of her
な
now.
んだ. ただの空き地じゃないか.
The sun's rays are beating down much harder out here, in the middle of the field. Even if I don't directly look Even if I don't directly look up into the sky, the sunlight's strong enough that my vision's all washed out. Are we finally gonna learn more? I can probably chalk it up to the fact that I just left the cool shade of the forest. It's like I've been transported to a hot summer day. When I suddenly come to my senses, I see huge, towering thunderheads drifting through the lofty skies. What's a thunderhead? The landscape shimmering in the heat, the overwhelming cries of the higurashi, the cicada chorus. My consciousness is being burned to a crisp. With a thud, I fall to my knees on the scorching sand. I remember. I'd forgotten all about it, but I remember now. The blistering summer sun, the constant cries of the cicadas, the suffocating stench of something. At my feet, the limpid mass of something that used to be alive, stained a deep red. The wound in my chest hurts. It's as if I'm being stabbed. This pain, it feels like a kitchen knife being plunged into my chest. I killed him, I killed him, I killed him. Stop it, stop it, stop it. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. I hear a person's voice in the distance, even though it's already the middle of autumn. The shimmering summer sun dazzles up my upturned eyes. The lukewarm atmosphere makes me feel sick. All I can see are the cast-off shells of the cicadas. The thing at my feet is an empty shell of a cicada. An empty shell, someone's empty shell. My wound opens. A bright red stain seeps across my chest, dyeing even my hands in a deep glistening crimson. The silhouette of a collapsed figure. The sound of a young girl's footsteps approaching. The clouds high up in the sky, that blue fleeting summer sky. Without warning, her bloody, tear-streaked face flashes before my eyes. The cries of the cicadas feel like needles trying to pierce a hole in my eardrums. What's happening? My chest hurts, I feel nauseous. My wound clogged up long ago, so why does it hurt so much? My chest is being destroyed. The scar opens up and a red stain oozes out. How could this be? My wound hasn't healed at all. It hurts. I'm scared. This must be what it's like to die. My consciousness fades, my wound opens, pus spills forth. Consumed by the illusory summer, my mind begins to regress, as if my soul is slipping away. I hear a thud as my body collapses, sprawled out upon the grassy field. I hear the sounds of people talking.
秋葉様、お医者様をお呼びしないのですか？
バカなことは言わないで翡翠。呼べるわけがないでしょ。兄さんの傷は普通の傷じゃないんだから。
Akiha and Hisui are talking to each other. This is Shiki's room. Seems I was asleep on the bed. Is Shiki the one we killed? Are we the adoptive brother? And we killed Shiki and we took his name? Because the way the game has referred to Shiki, it makes me wonder. I finally regained consciousness. I try to get up or call out to them, but my body won't move if I want to. My chest doesn't hurt, but my body feels heavy as lead. Seems like my eyes and mouth are the only things I can move properly.
一体どういうつもりなの翡翠。兄さんはあの場所に近づけてはいけないってあなたも知っているでしょうに。
申し訳ありません。
謝って済む問題じゃないわ。あなたを兄さん付きの使用人にしたのはこういう事態を避けるためでしょ。それを忘れてあなたは何をやっていたっていうのよ。
Shiki spilled his ketchup again. Aki is furious, her emotions on full display. The sort of behavior would normally be unthinkable for her. On the receiving end of the scolding is Hisui, who continues to look down in shame. I don't fully understand what's going on here. Even so, I can at least tell that Hisui is being scolded because of me.
ほら、口にしてもらえないかしら翡翠。あなたは今日一日どこで何をしていたのかを。この人が朝に倒れたことも報告せず、天津さえあの森に行かせてしまった。これは明確な意図があってのことよね。そう答えなさい翡翠。あなたも私に逆らうつもりなの？
She doesn't answer. The air between them grows heavier and heavier. Akia bites her lip and takes a step towards her. It's plain even to me that Akia is about to hit her. Hisui continues to stare at the floor, silently accepting what's coming to her.
ちょっと待て、アキハ。
兄さん、気がついたんですか？
ああ、アキハがあんまりにうるさいんで。
She awkwardly averts her gaze. Hisui doesn't even look this way. She just stands there with her head lowered.
あのさ、あんまり翡翠に当たるなよ。事情は知らないけど、俺が倒れたことで揉めてるんだろ。なら翡翠に責任はない。こんなの俺が勝手に倒れただけなんだから。
Put strength in my arms, and somehow managed to heave myself at least partially upright in bed. Simple act took everything I had in me. I don't think I could move another muscle at this point. But with Hisui looking this despondent right in front of me, I need to put on a show of being healthy even if it kills me.
まったく、お前も俺のことなんかで喧嘩するな。大人びたように見えてまだ子供なんだな。
でも兄さんはあれからずっと気を失っていたんですよ。10時間以上も昏睡しているなんて今までなかったはずです。もし兄さんがあのまま目が覚めなかったら私はどうすればいいんですか？
バカ、縁起でもないこと言わないでくれ。こんなのはただの貧血って。なんだ、もう10時を回ってるのか？
はい。ですから兄さんはお昼から今までずっと気を失っていたんです。
She speaks in a reserved tone. However, I'm not worried about my body so much as I am the promise I made with Arquid. Tomorrow night, you better be here at 10 o'clock sharp. The look in her eyes when she said that was more serious than usual. If I break the promise, who knows what sort of unreasonable demand she'll make of me in return.
やばい、行かなくっちゃ。アキハ、ごめん、俺は出かけるから後のことはよろしく頼む。
そちらこそバカなことは言わないでください。私兄さんが毎夜どこに行くかなんてもう聞きませんから。どうか今夜ぐらいはご自分の体を大事にしてあげてください。
アキハ。
Her tone has become pleading. If she keeps worrying about me this earnestly, I won't be able to maintain my resolve.
でもこんなのはしょっちゅうなんだぞ。中学の頃なんて日に2回は倒れてたんだしさ。
だから余計に心配なんです。兄さん、お願いだから今日ぐらいは私の言うことを聞いてください。
She looks at me with a serious gaze. No, this is an awful choice! Don't. I don't want to do that. I don't want to pick between them. That's not fair! That's not fair! First my computer crashed lashes, then it makes me choose between them? What is this? This is not fair. I don't want to pick what do I do? I can't. I literally can't. What the fuck? I can't do that. I can't do this. Okay, okay. Gun to your head, pick a girl? Stop. I can't do this. Okay, Ivan, I have a question. Do you know, is this like the thing where it's like one of these is a dead end? Or is this like you have to pick one for Arquid's path? Do you know? That would aid my decision greatly. Do you have any idea? Because I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't fair. I can't do this. Akiha's never gonna speak to us again if we leave. But we're also not doing Akiha's route. Aki doesn't even have a route. Dot dot dot. What? Do you have? What do I do, Go user? Help me! I don't know what do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do. Please, someone help me. I'm trying to remember. No, you're fine. Let me. You know what? Let me look up. See if there's. Hold on.
Good luck, everyone. In your.
My bad. Ignore that. Listen to your heart. Oh my god, my heart is. My heart can't choose. Hold on. Tsukihime remake guide. Wait. Route guide. Where did I find a guide? Hold on, I found. Did I find one? Did I find one? Please translate. I know what I would do. What would you do, Strange? Okay, I'm leaning towards. Oh, I don't want to say and influence you? Oh, fuck yourself. I already know what I'm gonna pick, but I don't like it. I don't like this. Like, I don't want. I'm hoping we can just explain to Arquid later that we literally almost just died and that's the reason we didn't meet her. But I don't know, guys. I can't. I literally cannot do this to Akiha. I cannot. This is too much for me. I guess I don't have much of a choice. I feel like I'll make Akiha cry if I disobey her any more than I already have.
わかった。今日はおとなしく眠ることにするよ。
So saying, I lie back down on the bed. Or I would have done the other thing.
本当後になって部屋を抜け出したりするのもなしですよ。
So close. This is our sister, Strange.
しないよ。実を言うと、体がまだ重いんだ。秋葉の目を盗んで外に出るなんて、とてもできそうにない。
よかった。
She slumps her shoulders as she breathes a sigh of relief.
翡翠、琥珀に兄さんが目を覚ましたことを伝えに行って。
Oh, I didn't hit that.
兄さん、夕食はどうしますか？
そっか。いや、琥珀さんには悪いけど、食べられそうにない。今夜はこのまま眠らせてくれ。
わかりました。翡翠、琥珀にそう伝えてきて。
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. It's sweet. Aww. Like, I get it. Akiha was just super scared. It's not that She was scared something worse was gonna happen. She didn't know if I was ever gonna wake up. Aki was just freaking out. However, I feel bad for Hisui as well. Hisui didn't know we were following her. Granted, I don't know why she was going over there. We don't know that, but I doubt she did. I don't think she did it on purpose. Well then, now that I'm lying down again, I'm starting to feel a little drowsy. At this rate, I'll be asleep in under a minute. But before I pass out...
うちの庭にあんな場所はあったっけ？
ええ、私たちが子供の頃よく遊んだ場所です。
そっか。なんだかよく覚えてないな。
Damn, I really did forget all about it.
それともう一つ変なことを聞くんだけど、その子供の頃さ、俺と秋葉ともう一人ぐらい子供がいたとかいう話は。
Well, that is a loaded question.
は？
She tilts her head to the side in confusion. I guess that's to be expected. There's no way there was another kid around back then. But if there wasn't, then something doesn't add up. Scene I saw in my dreams. The dream I saw in that field. The two of them are connected. Then for everything to make sense, there would have to have been another child in this house. A child who was murdered.
いや、なんでもない。ただの夢の話だ。
そうですか。ではおやすみなさい、兄さん。今夜はゆっくり休んでください。
ああ、そうする。
I'm out like a light the instant after I respond to her. The emotions that usually coil themselves around my heart as I fall asleep are nowhere to be found tonight. It's as though the plug was pulled out of my consciousness. Tanoshiki sinks into the dark abyss as though fleeing the events of the day. Well, I hope this doesn't affect our route with Arcwood. However, I've played enough of these games, aka I've played Fate in this game, where it just felt like the bad end. I don't know if I'm right. I could be completely wrong. I'm wrong literally all the time. But it just felt like a bad end. I don't know if it was. I hope it was, because that means I picked the right thing. If it doesn't, then that sucks, because it means we went away from Arcwood's route, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if someone left the window open. I can hear the small birds chirping outside. The cold breeze brushes against my cheek. Are we outside? The faint light of the sun dances around my eyelids, or across my eyelids, excuse me. My surroundings are imbued with a serene sense of peace. As I bask in the morning's warm welcome, pick up my glasses from the nightstand and put them on, my hands moving on autopilot. I see. Seems like I fell asleep right after talking with her. My joints are still a bit heavy, but I feel a lot better than last night.
Yosh.
Let out a short rallying cry to psych myself out. Up, not out. What, Titi? Titi! Come here! Opening my eyes, I greet the brisk morning. Oh, Arcwood, hello.
あ、やっと起きたの？こいつめ。
Hello, my love. However, when I open my eyes, I see Arcwood's face right in front of me. Titi, come here. Titi! My train of thought is totally derailed. My mind is so blank it's as though my brain has turned into tofu. My mouth forgets how to even breathe and then seizes up. Seriously, I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Little punk. Titi! What's going on, honey? My little kitty girl. Hi, baby. God, I wish that were me. Me too, brother. All I know is that Arcwood's in front of me, and that this is my room, that the time is just past 9 in the morning, and that to top it all off, she hasn't even taken her boots off before getting on my bed.
Satsuki, また明日って約束したのに。
Maybe it's because she's in a very bad mood, but her red eyes have lost their natural beauty. No, it's not right. Now that I'm up close and personal, I can feel their beauty more vividly than ever before. I was gonna say, what do you mean lost their beauty? Arkwood is glaring steadily at me. Oh, Tula got into a bag. Her face is really close. So close I can sense her breathing, her body heat, even the smoothness of her skin. Oh my god, not the boob shot. Her frame hangs over my full-on body. The mounted position in martial arts term. Okay.
ちょっと待ってくれ、アルクエイド。お前、なんで朝から俺の部屋にいる？
Try to keep my voice as low as possible while I yell at her. If I raise my voice and hissily answers to the room, it'll be all over for me. Even without a full handle on the situation, I can at the very least deduce that much.
とにかくどいてくれ。人の部屋に勝手に上がって眠ってる隙に馬乗りとか真剣無視にも程がある。
何よその態度。私がこんなところにやってきたのはシキが約束を破ったからでしょ。
About
人を待たせておいて自分はずっと眠っているなんて一体どういうつもりなの？
She casts a sudden scowl at me. A promise, that's right, I made a promise. I made a promise to meet up with her last night, but I broke it, didn't I? Finally grasped the situation. I understand the reason behind her anger. Even so, that doesn't justify her behavior. I honestly can't believe she leapt straight past all give him a piece of my mind when I see him tonight, so I'll break into his room. Seeing as how the window's open, it's probably the route she used to sneak away in.
そうか。約束を破ったんだから、そりゃ確かに俺が悪い。けど、そんなことで人の家に侵入するのはやりすぎだぞ。
Ah, I didn't mean to hit that.
ここシキの家じゃないわ。
Arkwood issues a flat rebuttal.
それにね、本当は私もっと怒ってたんだから。
What do you mean this isn't our house?
何時間も待ちぼうけで約束を保護にされたんだって気づいた時、自分でも驚くぐらい頭に血が上ったわ。もう絶対にこのままじゃ済まさない。乗り込んでいって捕まえてシキの首根っこぐらい引きちぎってやる。波の言葉じゃ許さないからって。あんなの経験したことのない精神状態だった。自分でも冷静になろうって思うんだけど、思えば思うほど頭にきちゃってどんどん熱が上がっていくの。あなたへの文句だけで詰まった底なし沼にはまって、暴れれば暴れるほど沼が広がっていくような気分、分かってもらえる？もう本当にどうにかなりそうでたまらなかったんだから。
That's love, baby. I wonder if she still feels that way, because her red eyes are brimming with a mixture of discontent, protest, and rage, all directed at me.
ああ、確かにたまらないな、それは。
Nodding along with her to feign attention, I stealthily check that my neck is indeed still intact.
でしょ？それでもう我慢できなくなって忍び込んだんだけど、シキが眠ってるから待ってあげることにしたのよ。言い訳ぐらいは聞いてみたかったから。でもシキなかなか起きないんだもん。やることもなかったし、しばらくあなたの寝顔を見てるしかなかった。うん。シキの寝顔はね、怖いくらい静かだった。死人のように眠っていて、もう起き上がることはないんじゃないかって不安になったくらい。
はあ、不安だったら起こしてくれればよかったのに、こっちはお前にいられる方がよっぽど不安だよ。
けど起こすのももったいなくって。私自分の眠っている姿は知らないけど、シキみたいに眠れるのなら幸せかもしれないなって。どうしてシキはこんなに穏やかなんだろうってずっと考えながら見つめてた。そうしていたらね、あれだけ湧き上がっていた気持ちも収まって、その後にシキが目を覚ましたの。
それじゃあ夜から今までずっとそこにいたのか？
うん、何度か家の人がやってきたけど見つからないようにしておいたから大丈夫よ。さっきもシキを起こしに女の子が来たけど気に食わないから追い返しちゃった。
Oh my god. She lets out a carefree laugh.
待て、追い返したって何を？
手荒な真似はしていないわ。ほら、
前に吸血鬼には魅了の魔眼があるって言ったでしょ。あの女の子にはシキはもう学校に行ったって暗示をかけたから、私のことも記憶に残ってないよ。
記憶に残ってないよって、お前ね。
She really just does whatever she feels like. Well, even so, it seems like she tried to respect my family situation in her own way.
経緯はよくわかった。それと昨日のことはすまなかった、アルクエイド。その謝罪ってわけじゃないけど、俺は二度とお前との約束は破らない。約束する。
Make this declaration while staring her directly in the face.
反省してる？
反省してる。何しろ後の報復が恐ろしいって。
Still lying flat on the bed, I raised both arms in a gesture of surrender. Not sure where that displeased attitude of hers went, but she nodded, seemingly satisfied with my answer. Long last, she gets off the bed.
にしてもブーツでベッドに乗っかるなんて、シーツに足跡がついたら洗濯が大変だなと
He's
か
such
思わない
a
のか。
fucking mom. Don't believe his lies. I pull myself upright, complaining. She watches me from the center of the room as I slowly haul myself out of bed.
あのさ、お前何してるの？
何って、シキが着替えるのを待ってるんだけど。その格好のまま出かけるわけにはいかないでしょ。
まあ寝巻きのまま出歩くほどだらしなくは。待て、なんて言った？あ、
今日一日はずっとシキと行動しようと思って約束を破った埋め合わせしてくれないでしょ。
I love her. Yes. I want to spend all day with the Arquid. She says it like it's the most natural thing in the world. The whole day. In other words, she wants me to skip school to accompany her.
何言ってるんだ。こっちには学校がだな。
何よ、反省してるって言ったのに私より格好を取るの？あな
I
た
would
は。
never. She got me there. Glanced at the clock. Time is just past 9 in the morning. Even if I were to leave for school right now, I'd still be late. Plus, I did keep her waiting all night. Besides, if I'm honest, this sounds way more fun.
分かったよ。今日一日はアルクエイドに付き合う。けど昼間に街に出ても手がかりは何もないんじゃないか。
そこは気にしなくていいよ。だって街を散歩するだけなら昼間でも関係ないんだし。
なんだよ、昨日の夜できなかった分。
ええ、もちろん夜になったら調べるわ。けど一日ずっと手伝ってもらうのも大変でしょうから、お昼ぐらいは休んでもいいと思うの。
もっともない意見だけど、二人で街を歩くだけって。
No, we already spent a good deal of time walking around at night together, but isn't what she's describing now awfully close to what people might consider a date? Vampire like Arquid probably doesn't think of it like that, and is simply asking me to take her somewhere interesting, but is this for real? Am I really gonna spend all day just hanging out with her? No vampire slang attached?
どうしたのシキ？顔赤いわよ。
Flustered, I hide my face with my hands and look away from her. Well, I've been alone with her plenty of times before. But each time was in the midst of a crisis, where the fact that we were allies working towards a common goal took precedence over the fact that we were a man and a woman. Thanks to that, despite being aware of just how beautiful she is, I've been able to put it out of my mind. However, if I simply pass the time with her with no overarching danger or objective, I might start to notice things I shouldn't.
シキ？ねえ、やっぱり学校に行くの？
わけないだろ。うんと言ったんだから付き合うよ。約束は破らないって言っただろ。どんな気まぐれか知らないけど。
ありがとうシキ。それじゃあ早速行きましょう。
What is she thanking me for? She bounds over to the window I'd suspected she'd broken through.
ちょっと待った。すぐに着替えるから、そこで外でも見ててくれ。
何？呼んだ？
ああ、呼んだけど呼んでない。 止めて悪かった。外に出ていてくれ。
屋敷の正門で待ってるわ。今まで散々待ったんだから、これ以上待たせないでね、シキ。
Damn, what a win. I know, right? She makes a light tapping sound as she exits through the window, feeling grace and fluidity to her movement. I hear the trees in the garden rustling as she leaps from limb to limb. Moving through the treetops rather than on the ground, she disappears from view as nimbly as a cat might. She can move around like that. Sneaking into my room must have been a breeze for her.
感心してる場合じゃないか。俺も翡翠に見つからないよう外に出ないと。
Change out of my pajamas into some casual clothes. Today's a weekday after all. I'll be taken into protective custody if I go wandering around the city in my uniform when I'm supposed to be in school. Crack the door and make sure there's nobody hanging around the hallway and make my move. Can't risk going through the lobby, so I use a window in one of the rooms to go to the first floor. On the first floor to get out into the yard. I arrive at the front gate. I choose a more roundabout route to avoid being seen, so it took me a little while to get here. Arcade is... oh, there she is.
お待たせ。とりあえず移動しよう、アルクエド。屋敷の周りにいると。
ああ、うん。行くなら早く行こっか。
Compared to her attitude earlier, her reply lacks vigor.
なんだよ、らしくないな。俺を待ってる間にまた何かあったのか？
別に何もなかったけど。
Emphasized the word again when I asked, but judging from her absent-minded response, she didn't pick up on it.
もしかして昼間だから体調が悪いのか？無理をしてまで出歩く必要はないんだ。苦しいのなら
体調は良好なんだけどね。ちょっとこの塀を見ていたら昨日のことを思い出しちゃって。
昨日のことって公園で俺をずっと待ってたこと？
She nods meekly in confirmation.
昨日の夜はここを全力で飛び越えてそのまま四季の部屋に忍び込んだんだけど、今にして思うと不思議だなって。どうして私あの時あんなに怒ってたんだろう。約束の一つぐらい今まで何度も果たせなかったのに。
She folds her arms in deep thought, unable to come up with an answer. She's trying to understand why she's in love.
あ、そうだ。四季ならわかるかな。いつも私をバカバカって言い伏せるんだから、これぐらいわかるでしょ。
あのな。
If she herself doesn't even know why she was mad, I don't see how I'm supposed to be able to work it out. I don't know what goes on in that head of hers. If I had to haphazard guess, I don't like any of these answers. I'm definitely not picking the third one, because she already doesn't want to feel different than us. I don't like any of the... Why is Shiki so bad at responding? Probably revenge on me? I don't know. I don't think she's selfish.
そうだな。俺に復讐したいからじゃないか。
復讐？私が四季に？
俺は一度アルクエドを殺しているだろう。ブローブの件で許してはもらったけど、あれはあくまで元に戻せない代わりの補填というか、借金は返せたけど借りていた時にかけた迷惑は残っているというか。
差し引きがあっているならいいんじゃないの？
Truth, I haven't even done that. Killed Arkwood, then served as her bodyguard afterward. On top of that, she took my throwaway words to heart and protected the city for me. In other words, I feel like I haven't even begun to repair.
そうだな。感情的な話なんだ。殺された時のことを思い出すとムカつくだろう。やっぱり許せない。いつかやり返してやるって。
やり返したい気持ちはないでもないけど。だって四季、一度も待ち合わせ時間を守ってくれないし、そういうところ今もどうかと思ってるし。
She's like this just because I was late twice? The fact that she actually toyed with the idea of getting payback makes me shudder. I'll arrive on time from now on, even if it kills me.
まあそういう前提があるからお前は怒ったんだろうし。
憎らしく。私誰かとこんなに話したことなかったから。
She looks down, her expression pensive.
じゃあシキは私のこと嫌いなのかな。
Completely blindsided by her question. It was so sudden I almost stopped thinking, but I remember we're still at the front gate. Sun is shining brightly overhead and I'm ready on guard for surprise attacks after my reawakening. And so...
バカなこと聞くな。好きも嫌いもない。だいたい俺がお前を嫌いだって言ったらどうする気なんだ。見逃してくれるのか。
ん？そんなの力ずくで協力させるけど。
ほら見ろ。好きも嫌いも関係ないじゃないか。感情と目的は別。協力関係ってそういうことだろ。
Great, seems my explanation made it through to her. She normally takes a much more rational view on things. She's asking me questions like that. She must have been really furious last night. So be it. I guess I'll do my best to indulge her today, so long as I don't put my life in danger doing so. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. Why, I'm so confused. I'm trying to look at like a guide. And I don't know if I've been doing it right, but I don't know. We'll keep playing. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I get an okay ending. I don't know.
疑問は評価しましたか。ならさっさと移動しよう。
I don't have any real destination in mind, but my first priority is getting us away from the residence. Small hill we're on is set a little ways apart from the city, and the only things up here are the mansion and the forest spread out behind it. There's no way that'd be enough to keep her entertained for long. I guess I'll start by leading her towards the station at the heart of Soya.
追ってかけ追ってかけ。
She's bounding ahead down the hill. She's like an excited kid running an errand for the first time.
ところでシキ、今日は服装が違うのね。いつもの黒い服はどうしたの？
いつもの黒い服って。
I get it. She must have drawn a line from daytime Shiki school uniform in that brain of hers. Also, our uniform is ultramarine, not black. What? What a weirdo. Why do you care? I wish she'd stop casting shade on people's character every chance she gets. I don't think that's what she was doing.
昼間から学生服で出てこられるか。で、じゃない。今日は特別な今までとは違う街の探索なんだろう。だからこっちもちょい上品な私服に着替えてきたんだよ。
Well, but we're finding me wearing leather shoes instead of sneakers, but it's better than nothing.
なるほど。特別だものね。
ん？
Something must have occurred to her as she stops dead in her tracks.
シキ、そこでストップして周り右して目をつむって。そうね。10秒。3秒でいいから。
Oh, I think she's gonna change into her own special clothes.
回れ右って後ろを向けってこと？
Her request is so casual, I find myself obeying without really thinking. Turn around, close my eyes. Standing like this, my brain has a chance to catch up and ask myself what the hell I've even been
ふ
doing.
ふん見てなさい私も負けないから
She's so cute. Outdone? Outdone in what? What was that? I think I just felt a strange breeze coming from behind me.
おい、これに何の意味？
Aww, cute. Stop mid-sentence. No, it's more like the thought itself was cut short. She's so
どう
cute.
昼間なら戦うこともないしこれくらい着込んでいても邪魔にならないかなって
Oh no. Who is this person? Who is this person? What's with that casual wear? That fur? That ribbon? How'd she spontaneously change like that? Come to think of it, where does she even get her clothes from? Even though nothing about her outfit is overly extravagant, the spectacular metamorphosis suits her so well that none of those questions even matter.
ねえ私普段と違う私になってるかわいい
There's no need to ask that. You. Wait a second. Cute? This isn't a simple matter of cuteness. What I've just witnessed defies comprehension. It's beyond all reason. Are you trying to tell me that vampires come fully equipped with date outfits built in? Knowing you has meant a constant stream of surprises, but you still had further to go, huh? What are you, a grab your idol? An adorable anthropomorphic rabbit? To be honest, I really just want to take a picture right now. Your creature who only knows how to play dirty.
も
She's so
う黙って
cute.
ちゃいいか悪いかもわからないんですけど
The kitty ears.
特別な日なんだか
I
ら
love when she
これ
gets
くらいの
the
方が
kitty
いいのよ
ears.
ね式
いいか悪いかって、お前。
Of course it's bad. I can't allow her to violate my heart like that. I want to reject this evil on behalf of all humanity. But is there a single human being on Earth that could reject Arcwood in front of me? Grit my teeth and control my urge to surrender. I gather up every bit of pride inside my body and then...
まあ、それくらいなら問題はない。
Fly to Arcwood while maintaining my dignity as a human being. Oh my god, what a pussy. Just say she looks cute. I may have dealt some damage by the sudden turn of events, but I still have the home field advantage. It's okay, there's no reason to panic. This is so silly. I just need to pull myself together and take Arcwood by the reins, the same as I always have.
よし。アルクエイド、行きたいところとかあるのか？
わからないから式に任せるわどこか適当なところに連れて行って
She responds with a carefree but highly challenging request. On the level of responding anything's fine when asked what you want for dinner. I have no idea what kind of place she would enjoy, but I need to think of something before we arrived at the station. Luckily, the contents of my wallets have left me with some financial freedom. Best place to take her has got to be... Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll go to the movie theater. Going to the movies would be standard fare for a date. Not that we're on one or anything. Should be no risk of her getting bored so long as the movie's interesting. And once we've seen it, we can use it as a jumping off point to get to know each other's preferences and interests a little better. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. Times like these, nothing beats the movie theater. Just to reiterate, this is by no means a date. Lol. It definitely is. Enjoy music. The apple thing. That's so funny.
ここはいつも賑やかね何があるのかはよく知らないけど娯楽施設が集中してるってことでしょ
I walked through the daylit city with Arcwood by my side. As we went along, other passersby were, or rather still are, stealing glances at the two of us. Needless to say, it's because Arcwood is the sort of beautiful woman you don't come across every day. With all the extra eyes on me, I've gotten so self-conscious I'm unable to respond to the questions she's been hurling at me.
ねえ聞いているの式 これからどこに行くのかって聞いてるんだけど。
聞いてるというかもう着いた。ほらあれが目的の映画館だ。
映画館。映画を見ようってことなんだ。
Maybe it was a bit too plain after all. Princess is clearly not feeling it. However, we've already come all the way here, so there's no backing out now. Besides, how am I supposed to know what kind of place would make a vampire girl happy? When one has come this far, there's no other option but to rush headlong past the complaints and the grumbling.
いいから入るぞ。不満があるならここで別行動すればいいだろ
う。まあ不満はないけど。
With a heavy sigh, she trudges after me, seeing her shoulders fall dejectedly like she's complaining about how useless I am makes my back ache.
チケットを買ってくるけど何を見る？今やってるのは恋愛もの。
What kind of overly saturated movie theater is this?
ふざけてるな。俺も。
私はどれでもいいわ。なんかどれも同じみたいだもの。退屈でも我慢する。これも。
I think I've heard that phrase somewhere before. So on me for not checking the showing online beforehand.
めんぼくない。できるだけ面白そうなの選んでくる。
I joined the small queue and purchased tickets for two. Are good as well. She's a vampire. She's also a foreigner, so maybe she'd prefer a Western film to a Japanese one. I'll go with the one made in France. Screening starts in 10 minutes.
お待たせ。上演時間まで10分空いてるからそこの喫茶店にでも入ろう。日差しの下にいるの辛いだろ。
もう昼間だから辛いとか眠いとかそういうの関係ないって言ってるでしょ。10分ならここで問題ないわ。次に吸血鬼だろみたいなこと言ったら怒るからね。
Her anger rose at mock speed, but she's right. I may have overstepped my bounds. She's many times stronger than I am, so being overly protective of her would just make her more annoyed than anything.
了解。じゃあここで時間を潰そう。
I lean against the wall of the department store. She watches the passing crowds, her ill temper written on her face. Single glance at her profile. I would never have taken her to the movie theater if I knew she's gonna be like this. Should have taken her to the park, or even spent more money and go to an amusement park. If I had done that, maybe she wouldn't look so bored and gloomy.
シキ、私退屈。何かやって。
That was fast. She's already at the point of I'm bored. Show me your magic trick.
だからどこのお姫様だよお前は。何かって例えば何？
しりとりとか？
は？
Raise my eyebrows. Why that all of a sudden? Look behind her, standing a little ways behind the walls, another couple engrossed in a game of shiritori. Oh, that's cute. Aishiteru, Ruamondo, Doko Maedemo, Montetsuku. I doubt I'm the only person that would be dizzy after hearing a string of words like that. It's like couples don't pay attention to the people around them are so infuriating.
やめよう。しりとりは良くない。
なんで？映画待ちのカップルはしりとりをするものだってあの人たち言ってたけど。
そんなのはただのザレ言だ。気にするな。だいたいしりとりで時間潰しなんて。
そうなの？でも楽しそうだよあの二人。
あの手の二人組は何やっても楽しそうなの。そもそもしりとりは苦手なんだ。やってると悲しくなる。それだけは何があっても却下だからな。
シキ、しりとりに弱いんだ。
弱いんじゃなくて苦手なんだよ。ていうかつまんないだろ言葉。いい。5分前だしそろそろ入ろう。これチケットな。中に入るときに見せればいい。券の半分を取られるけど。
それぐらい知ってるわ。 シキは私のこと何にも知らない女だって思ってるのね。
ああ、いや、なんとなく。あんまり人間社会のことを知らないの。
知識だけならきちんと蓄えているって言わなかったかしら。
We are not doing well in this state. This guy sucks! I know. Arkwood spins on her heel and heads into the theater. This really wasn't the right choice. Well, don't I know it. Even though I brought the princess all the way to the theater, it seems she doesn't find it interesting after all. Something better happen romantically, or I'm gonna be mad. Leave the theater. The movie that we watched was a romance, so it wasn't exactly boring, but it wasn't really interesting either. Typical French movie, so focused on maintaining a quiet atmosphere without any standout action scenes. Arkwood walks beside me in silence. Silence is awkward. Perhaps she also would have been happier if it had been an action or horror movie.
あのさ、ハルクエイド。今日のはたまたま向いてな。
すっごく面白かったね、シキ。
Wait, it was actually a smash hit?
いや、
Fun and boring or subjective. Wasn't that really fun?
参ったな。聞くのと見るのとじゃ大違いなんだもん。そりゃ知識としては知っていたけど、そんなのさまつな空想でしかなかったみたい。暗がりっていうのがいいのかな。大きい音なのにうるさくなかったし、シキが隣にいるのも楽しかったし。
Aww.
でも何より内容が良かったよね。よくもまあ架空の話をあそこまで作り上げられるものだなって驚いたわ。あの情景の細かさに比べたら私の作るイメージなんて子供騙しみたいなものだし、本当に感心しちゃった。
Okay. She's grinning from ear to ear from the bottom of her heart. It seems she truly took enjoyment from the refined romance movie. Oh.
そうなのか。まあエッフェル塔も。
あれ？仕切ったら冴えない顔してる。もしかしてつまんなかった？
いや、つまらなくはなかったけど、普通だ。あれだったら他にもっと面白いものがあるし。
嘘。だってさっきのすごく良かったよ。
総合点は低いんじゃないかな。今は時期を外しているからやってないけど、大作の映画はあの数倍退屈しないぞ。はっきり言ってさっき見たのは中の芸ぐらいのランクだよ。
びっくり。
わかりやすい感情表現をするんだな、アルクエイド。
Just as amazed as she is surprised. She'd be acting so cold at the movie going in that I fully assumed she'd come out complaining about it. But instead she's like an excited child.
残念だな。昨日までなら文句なしにいい映画がやってたんだ。そんなに喜ぶと知っていれば夜のうちに連れてきてたのに。
Hate to admit it, I didn't think of it because I wanted to thank her or show her my gratitude. It's more that I genuinely wanted to see how she'd smile after seeing a movie like that.
そっか。間が悪いんだね。
Slumps her shoulders in disappointment.
本当だな。なんだか空振ってばっかりだ。
Slump my shoulders the same way. Yeah, it's a real shame. But I'd like to see that joyful side of hers for a little while longer. Takes her to go see Spy Kids. Baby, I want to watch movies with you forever. It's past 2 now, so we decided to have a late lunch. Since I'm here with Arkwood, I want to splurge and eat somewhere a little more expensive than I normally do. Alas, the contents of my wallet won't stretch quite that far.
私、シキがいつも食べているところがいい。
She said she wants something ordinary anyway. So I stuck it up and take us to the food court. It's an open question whether or not she even eats this sort of food, so somewhat an experiment. After intensely studying the menu, she ended up getting the same meal I ordered. Take a seat across from her. After nervously glancing around her surroundings, she brings a fry into her mouth in a manner that suggests familiarity with the food.
慣れてるんだな。てっきりこういう店は初めてだと思ってた。
ええ、こういうところは初めてよ。前からどういった施設かは知っていたけど、それは知識だけのものだしね。
知識だけって。そっか、ニュースを見るんだから雑誌だって目をと。
Traditional Western image of a vampire, combined with Blob's old-fashioned look, can be left with an impression that vampires are gothic creatures. I guess it's possible that vampire society may also modernize along with the rest of the world.
そういうプロセスで適応してるわけじゃないけど、ともあれ人間の文明圏に入るのな。だから起きた時はその時代の情報を覚えてから行動するの。まあ大抵は1日や2日で決着がつくから無駄になるんだけどね。
Every now and then she says things that can be difficult to understand.
無駄になるってどうして？
だってことが終わればすぐに眠りに戻るから。次の目覚めが何年先になるかわからないんだし、覚えた知識は全て捨てて次の目覚めに備えていたの。でもそれって損をしてたみたい。私はね、今まで知識でしか世界を知らなかった。こういう人間たちの集まりがあるって知っていても、それを経験することはしなかったのよ。
なるほど。けど知ってるんならそれでいいんじゃないのか。現にさっきだってメニューに迷いはしたけど、注文自体はスッとしてたんだし。
当然よ。そういう風に対応できるよう知識を得ているんだから。でもそれは数値だけの話なのよね。情報だけの世界はそれはそれで真だけど、受肉からの感覚は正しい理論より真がある。経験は理論を凌駕するってこういうことだったのね。何千億の単語を覚えていても実際にやってみないと何も手に入らないんだなって。
She lets out a miserable sigh.
どうだろう、理論は経験を補うっていう逆説も。
それは理論だけしか知らない人の言葉でしょ。まあちょっと前までの私がそうなんだけど。
Her facial expression goes darker and darker. Must have gotten swept up in her words. I'm starting to feel depressed myself. I don't feel like I could eloquently express why, but I just can't bear seeing her face like this.
早計じゃないか。単にさ、理論だけで経験を補えるやつと経験で理論を覆せるやつがいるだけだと思うけど、ほら周りを見ろよ。この店だけでもこれだけ違う人たちがいるんだ。いろんなやつがいるんだから、誰もが自分と同じじゃないだろ。
シキが真面目なこと喋ってる。
そっちが真面目な話をしたからこっちもそれに付き合ってるんですよ。話の腰を折らないでくれ。
Especially now that you finally decided to talk about yourself.
知ってる。シキって私の話したいことを話したい時にちゃんと付き合ってくれるって。いつもは怒鳴り散らすけど、深刻になれば話を聞いてくれるでしょ。
She lets out a cheery laugh. Can't say this out loud, but her smile really isn't vampire-like at all. That said, have I really been yelling at her that often?
私って視野が狭かったのね。自分がこうと決めたらそれ以外のものは見えなくなるんだもの。私には自分しかいらない、自分だけが正しくあればいいって、そんな風にしか考えられない。でもそうよね。こんなにいろんな心があるんだから、私にできないことを当たり前のようにやってしまえる人だって世の中にはたくさんいるんだわ。
Her tone is gentle as she muses. I guess she's feeling a little introspective.
もっとも反省したところで私の性格は変わりはしないんだけど、私今の自分が一番好きだし、やっぱり正しいんだって信じてるから。
For making such a gallant statement with a smile, she once again furtively looks around her surroundings before sinking her teeth into her hamburger. Chomp chomp. She chows down on the junk food as if to dispel my image of her as a vampire. Wonder how she manages it. Eating a hamburger is the sort of thing that's basically impossible to do elegantly. Which only makes the fact that she looks so beautiful doing it seem all the more out of place.
何？人のことジロジロ見て。あ、これってこういう風に食べるものじゃないの？
Puts the hamburger back on the tray in a panic. She wipes her lips with a napkin. Even that commonplace action looks so elegant and graceful when she does it.
いや、それで合ってる。合ってるけど、なんか変だ。
何よそれ。似合わないってどういう意味？
イメージの問題だよ。お前みたいに口が小さいやつにファーストフードは向かないんだな。
Put my fries on her tray. Even I don't understand why I'm acting like this.
いらない。せっかく食事をとることにしたのに、そんな柔らかいものばっかりじゃ物を食べてるって気がしないもの。
Pouts before digging back into her hamburger. This time her movements are highly exaggerated, like she's conscious of the fact that I'm watching her. Mysterious beauty from before is faded slightly, making the scene just about bearable. But just what the hell is going on? She's eating a hamburger? The creature doesn't eat and receives the nutrients it needs to function. It won't survive very long. She said that before that she doesn't drink blood. Then does that mean she derives sustenance from the same source of food that we eat?
なあ、アルクエイド。
何よ、意地悪。
いや、もう文句は言わないって。聞きたいことができたんだけど、いいか？
いいけど、何？
あのさ、お前は吸血鬼だろ。
She stares at me, eyes wide. Looks like it was an inappropriate question after all. I mean, look, her face has become so stiff, or not?
あのね、シキ。基本的に私は食事を取らないんだ。確かに、こういう風に栄養素を口にすれば自分の力だけで動けるけど、それは気分の問題なの。私の熱量の補充方法はシキたちとは違う。確かに食欲はあるけど、それは人間でいうところの性欲と同じかな。食べないとイライラするけど、私はあんまり食事に重きを置いていないから、反転衝動に襲われることは少ないよ。
She flatly refutes my blood diet theory. Seems like she really can get by just fine without drinking any blood.
そうか。
Thank goodness. I'm so glad she's not like the other vampires that kill them in order to feed. Man, if she had been like, I'm a vampire that doesn't need to suck blood from the get-go, I'd have been more than happy to help her out.
ってちょっと待った。お前そりゃ吸血鬼って言わないぞ。
言うわよ。シキだって食事が味のないものばかりだったら耐えられなくなるでしょ。栄養素より毒素が多いものを食べたいと思う時がある。例えばこのハンバーガーね。シキ、あなたはなんでこの店を選んだの？単純な熱量補充のため？それともこの加工された粗末な肉と安いパンと化学調味料の塊をさしたる工夫も技術もなしに調理した。
恥ずかしながら。
うん、それでいい。別に恥ずかしがることはないんだよ。私だって毒になると分かっていても美味しそうに見えるものはある。私にとって人間の血液はそういうもの。取らなくてもいいものを取りたいという欲求において私とあなたは変わらないわ。ほら、知性体は繁殖であれ食事であれ、それに何らかの二次的利益を付加しないとサボってしまう生き物でしょ。美味しいから物を食べる。気持ちいいから交配をする。その究極があなたたち人間なんでしょうね。なんであれ、快楽につなげることがより強い繁栄方法だと知っている。比較的弱い生命体が最も強い生存力を示したこの
Oops, I mean to cut her off. Her voice has a sing-song quality to it. Couldn't feel any contempt for humans in what she said. On the contrary, she almost sounded like a mother watching over her child as it grows. However...
いや、それはどうなんだ。
Finding it a little hard to accept being told that humans can't live without chasing after pleasure.
いいのよ、それで。だからこそあなたたちはこの星で一番の高等動物になった。生存することに意味を見出そうとする生命なんて星からしたらとんでもない進化だもの。まさにその発想はなかったね。とにかく
Uh-oh, it lagged. I'm gonna save.
神素である吸血種。私の場合はそんな形而上の二次的利益を満たしてくれる最上級の食べ物が血液なの。
だから活動するということだけを目的とするのなら人間の血を取る必要は全くない。
つまり神祖という吸血鬼にとって精神的空腹を満たすけど、アルクエドは血を吸うのは嫌いだって言ったよな。そうか。人間に食べ物の好き嫌いがあるように、アルクエドは血の味が嫌い。
When hit upon a convincing revelation, I can't help but let her know. However, she frowns as though something is weighing on her.
わからない。血の味なんて私知らないもの。
She doesn't know what blood tastes like?
私は吸血師としては半人前だって言ったでしょ。血の味は知らない。それがどんなものなのか
Would you
まだわ
let
からない。
Arquid feed on you? In a minute. Maybe this is my kind of guy. Wait a minute here.
わかるのは、血を吸うということはその相手を人と認識しなくなるっていうことだけ。
She looks away from me as she mutters that.
ねえシキ、もしもよ、もしも鳥や魚にあなたと同じぐらいの知性と寿命があったら、あなたは食べられる？
Well, I don't need them now.
どんなに知性があっても食べ物は食べ物だからって割り切って食べられる？
いや、それは
I guess I would. I don't know, but if there are other animals with lower intelligence, I'd probably eat those first.
ほら、そういうこと。私が血を嫌っているのはそういう理由なんだ。まあ、シキの言う通り好き嫌いはあるのかもしれない。だけど、そうね。もしも私に人の知性や価値観がなかったら、ためらうことなく血を吸っていたかもしれない。生きるために他の生命を奪うことは自然界じゃ当然の摂理なんだし。
I stare upright in shock. It's not a sin to kill in order to live. Sounds like a natural thing for a vampire to say, but when she says it, I can't help but be taken aback. Here to kill a vampire who thinks like that. I'm not here to deem her an accomplice to the thought process.
そりゃ生きるために他の生き物を食うのは自然の摂理だろう。けど人間とお前は似たようなもんじゃないか。だからそういう例え話はやめてくれ。もしもの話はあんまり好きじゃないんだ。
そう？私はイフって好きよ。どんな結果になるかわからないけど、とりあえずその時はどこかに救いがあるような気がするでしょ。
What ifs, huh? In that case, what if she wasn't a vampire? Would I not have to feel this way? Or what if she was a monster who drank blood like the other vampires? Then would I not be as irritated as I am right now?
どうしたのシキ？いきなり暗い顔しちゃって。あ、もしかしてトイレとか？
あのな、人が真面目に悩んでるっていうのに。
I breathe out a sigh, but I guess in a way I'm saved by her carefree attitude. Regardless of how much thought I dedicate to it, I get the impression that the question of whether she should drink blood or not doesn't lay on her mind at all.
そうだよな。俺には関係のない話だった。
もうさっきから一人でブツブツ言っちゃって。隠し事はずるいわよシキ。
Oh, she's so cute. She's once again growling at me like an indignant cat.
隠し事なんかしていないよ。そもそも隠し事だらけなのはそっちの方だろ。いつも俺には分からない話をして面白がってるんだから。
面白がってるって、そんなことあるけど。
なんだ、本当にこっちが頭を抱えてる姿は面白がって、いたずら好きっていうか秘密主義っていうか、ま、どうせ俺はお前とは違う生き物だから。
そんなことない。私ちゃんとシキには話してあげてるよ。隠し事が多いように見えるのはシキがあんまり聞いてこないだけなんじゃない？
She hits me where it hurts. It's true that I consciously avoid asking her questions. As a human, I'm terrified of wading any further into the world of vampires. And as Shiki, I want to hold on to the idea that I can still turn back even now. That said, after last night, I'm sure to cross the threshold. There's no going back to the safety I once knew. And now that I've come this far, there are things I need to know.
よし、聞けば教えてくれるんだ。
ええ、私たち協力し合ってるチームだもの。
Well, she asked for it. I guess I'll start grilling around things I'm not clear on. Starting with the main question, the one she keeps avoiding. The true identity of our enemy. She uses this chance to find out what kind of person they are.
それじゃあ質問。アルクエド、お前の敵って結局どんな吸血鬼なんだ？
それはその。
なんだよ。俺に隠し事はしないってさっき言ったばかりじゃないか。
そうなんだけど、怒らないで聞いてね。この町に吸血鬼が潜んでいると分かったのはつい最近のことで、私はまだ本体に出会えてさえいない。今回の敵がどんな姿をしているのか、男性なのか女性なのか、子供なのか大人なのかさえ分からない。
じゃあ他の特徴は？ほら、ブローブの懲罰能力だっけ？ああいう特徴はないのか？
それも実際に見るまでは断定できない。私の追っている敵はそう強力な人じゃないけど、今回は何を得意としてどんな体になっているのか。そうね、その幅広さがあいつの特徴と言えるかも。この町にあいつの気配があることしか私にはわからないわ。
She isn't lying, but I get the feeling she isn't exactly telling me the truth either. For example,
まだ見つけていない以上、相手の特徴はわからない。けど、そいつの名前ぐらいは知っ。
uh-oh.
そう、名前。
She silently hangs her head. Seems like she has some reason she can't tell me his name and it's eating her up inside. At least that's what I thought.
あいつの。
Shiver runs down my spine. So much ice in her words, it feels like our surroundings have been frozen solid.
あいつの名前はね、シキ。
There's no sign of her hiding the truth.
あいつの名前はミハイル。ミハイル・ロワ・バルダムよ。人間から吸血鬼になった。どこにでもいる使徒の一人よ。
Her beautiful lips move, but she doesn't look up. All I can sense from her is raw, blood-curdling hatred.
アルクエド、お前。
Her shoulders are trembling. She looks like she's struggling to suppress the emotions raging within her.
つまらないことを聞いて悪かった。名前が知れただけで十分だ。あとは直接見つけて、この目で確かめればいいさ。
Shakes her head slightly. It's as if she's saying that she can't forget it so easily. Time passes, neither of us saying a word.
ごめんなさい、シキ。みっともないよね。私、あいつの名前を口にすると冷静でいられなくなるみたい。
She apologizes with her head still hanging. His tempered appearance isn't like her at all.
気にしないでいいよ。お前には悪いけど、むしろ人間らしくてほっとしたぐらいだし。
そうなの？人間らしいってどこが？
なあ、憎い相手だから追いかけて、感情的になりそうだから敵としか口にしなかったんだろ。無感情に事務的に吸血鬼を殺すってことより納得がいく。お前にちゃんと理由があるのなら俺は。
About to say lend you a hand, but stopped halfway. Then claiming I'm only helping her in order to protect the city. To finish that sentence would be to contradict the excuse I continue to cling to.
とにかく質問は終わり。あったかいうちに食べようぜ。この手の飯は冷めると致命的にまずくなるからさ。
うん。でもこれもともと美味しくないと思うよ。四季の味覚ってちょっとあれよね。
Princess averts her gaze so to avoid saying aloud how boorish my tastes are. Sure, we weren't just feeling this menu today, that's all. I maintain that there are still times when a burger really hits the spot. Well, I want to continue this date, but it's like almost 3 a.m. So I think I'm gonna pause here. See, where do we start? What time do we start? Here. No, here. Probably here. At 12:35 we started. 12:35. 2:50. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I am sorry for the stream issues. You know, computers are difficult, and I don't know what happens with them most of the time, but I'm gonna keep trying to fix it. I also like found a guide halfway through this stream, and now I'm like confused about it. I don't know if it works like Fate, whereas like as long as you have enough points you'll get the good ending, or what's gonna happen. I hope I get an okay ending, but I don't know. It's been fun either way. I've still enjoyed it, and I look forward to continuing this route. You know, stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back again tomorrow for my week straight streaming. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope you have a good rest of your day or night. Bye bye.